Welcome to the recording of the Exhibitor presentation from May 29th, 2026. Introducing the Orbit Flow and Strata Braille display families. Orbit Research LLC. Enjoy the presentation.
Hello all. I've just shared my screen, so hope it is visible to you. So I'll be starting the presentation now. So yeah, hello and welcome to all of you for joining us for this presentation. I am from Orbit Research, a company dedicated to transforming lives through technology for people who are blind and visually impaired. For over 28 years, we are focused on building affordable, rugged devices that enable independent living, education, and access to digital content. Today, in this presentation, I will walk you through our mission, the latest addition to our product family, which is basically the Orbit Flow and Strata families, and how our technologies are already being used in classrooms, labs, and homes around the world to expand literacy, STEM learning, and everyday access to media. Over the next few minutes, we will highlight what makes our approach different, our blend of user centered design, patented core technologies, and a commitment to social impact that places outcomes ahead of short term profit. Uh, Orbit has always believed that access to Braille should not be limited by cost. That belief led to the Orbit Reader family, our true Braille cell technology, and a line of products that brought refreshable Braille within reach of many more users around the world. With Flow and Strata, we are adding another path. Some users prefer Piezo Braille because of its feel, speed, and quiet operations. Others prefer the firmness and ruggedness of true Braille cell. Our view is simple. Users should have meaningful choices. The new Flow and Strata products bring Orbit's practical design approach to Piezo Braille. They are built for real use with familiar navigation, strong connectivity, and the kind of product support that schools, agencies, and individual users need. Purpose beyond profit. Orbit Research's mission has always been grounded in impact first. From the beginning, the company focused on filling the urgent need for affordable assistive technology products that enable independent living, education, and meaningful participation in daily life. That purpose shows up in the way our devices are designed: durable enough for long term use, simple enough for broad adoption, and powerful enough to support real learning and work. Our portfolio reflects that philosophy across reading, note taking, tactile graphics, magnification, and accessible computing. Products like Orbit Player, Orbit Reader 40, and Graffiti are not just hardware offerings, they are tools that help people access books, document, STEM material, and digital information more independently. In the next slides, I will be discussing about the new range of products, which is the Flow family and the Orbit Strata family. So for the Flow family, we have the Orbit Flow 40, and in the Strata family, we have the Orbit Strata 40, the Orbit Strata 40 Pro, and the Orbit Strata 20 Pro. So starting with the Orbit Flow 40, Orbit Flow 40 is a compact 40 cell Braille display designed for computer and smartphone users who want a smooth and natural Braille reading experience. Featuring high quality piezo Braille cells, ergonomic navigation control, and instant connectivity. It provides reliable Braille access for work, study, and everyday reading. Flow 40 is designed for seamless use with computers and mobile devices. With instant USB plug and play operation, It works immediately with popular screen readers on Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Android, Chrome OS, and Linux, allowing users to access documents, websites, email, and applications through Braille. The display features 40 piezo Braille cells with cursor routing keys, allowing precise navigation and direct interaction with text on the screen. Ergonomic thumb keys for panning provide natural and comfortable Braille reading, while additional configurable keys allow users to control screen reader commands efficiently. Next, we go to the Orbit Strata 40. Orbit Strata 40 brings many of the familiar capabilities of the Orbit Reader 40 style product into a new piezo Braille device. It includes 48 dot piezo Braille cells with cursor routing keys, a Perkins style Braille keyboard, thumb keys, panning controls, a cursor pad, and support for standalone and connected use. In standalone mode, users can read books and files, write and edit documents, manage folders, use productivity tools, and work with Braille translation in many languages. In connected mode, Strata 40 works as a Braille display with major screen readers across phones, tablets, and computers. This is a product for users who want a full featured 40 cell Braille display and note taker, but prefer Piezo Braille. It gives them another choice without asking them to give up the practical features Orbit users already know. Next, we'll talk about the Orbit Strata 40 Pro as well as the 20 Pro together. The Strata 40 Pro and 20 Pro take the next step. They combine Piezo Braille with speech, audio, online services, book reading, note taking, and built in productivity tools. Both products are built on the same powerful platform as the Orbit Speak Plus with refreshable Braille added. Users can read books in Braille, write and edit documents, listen to audio, access online libraries, and use internet radio and podcast, and move between Braille, speech, and audio depending on the task. Strata 20 Pro is a highly portable model. It is well suited for users who want a compact device that can be carried easily throughout the day. Strata 40 Pro gives users a full 40 cell Braille line, making it better suited for heavier reading, editing, schoolwork, and professional use. These products are designed for users who do not want to choose between Braille and audio. They can use both in one device in the way that works best for them. Now we'll talk about the Orbit Player, which is the DAISY and Media Player. Orbit Player is a compact DAISY and media player designed for accessible reading, learning, music, recording, and online content. It supports popular book and document formats including DAISY, EPUB, DocX, PDF, BRF, BRL, text, XTML, and more. It supports popular audio formats including MP3, WAV, WMA, M4A, FLAC, and others. The device includes physical buttons, tactile markings, voice guidance, bookmarking, search, and multi level navigation by page, section, chapter, paragraph, sentence, word, and other units. This makes it easy to move through structured books and documents without relying on a touch screen. Orbit Player includes Wi Fi, Bluetooth, FM radio, internet radio, podcast, a voice recorder, a built in speaker and microphone, a headphone jack, USB C, and a full sized SD card slot. It has over 20 GB of internal storage and supports SD cards up to 2 TB. It also provides access to online libraries, including Bookshare, Gutenberg, and support for many European library services. For users who want a dedicated, accessible reading and media device without the distractions of a smartphone, Orbit Player is a strong and practical solution. Some recent additions to our Orbit portfolio. Orbit expanded its portfolio with a new generation of products designed to support reading, note taking, STEM learning, and digital access. Orbit Speak is one such product. Orbit Speak is a pocket braille note taker with speech output, connectivity, and productivity tools, while Orbit Slate brings affordable multi line refreshable braille to users who need a more advanced reading surface. Graffiti Plus extends tactile graphics into a classroom ready display for chats, diagrams, and interactive STEM use. The Orbit Reader Q20 and Q40 family continue to anchor the portfolio by offering dependable Braille access with modern connectivity and strong value. Together, these additions show a clear direction: broader capability, lower barriers, and stronger real world usefulness. Now we'll talk about the affordable Braille products for all. The Orbit Reader family remains central to Orbit's work in affordable Braille. It consists of the Orbit Reader 20, 20 Plus, Orbit Reader 40, Orbit Reader QWERTY 40, and the Orbit Reader Q20. All these products give users different choices depending on their needs. Some users want the smallest and most affordable Braille display. Some want 40 cells. Some prefer a Perkins style Braille keyboard. Others prefer a QWERTY keyboard for typing. These products use Orbit's true Braille technology based on our patented actuator design. They are known for affordability, firm Braille dots, rugged construction, and practical features for reading, writing, and connected screen reader use. Next, we'll talk about our Optima Braille laptop, Orbit Speak, and Orbit Writer. This part of the portfolio moves beyond standalone reading and into productivity daily computing. The Optima Braille laptop is designed to support users who need a Braille enabled computing experience in a more integrated form factor, while Orbit Speak provides a compact Braille note taker with speech output, connectivity, and apps for mobile productivity. Orbit Writer adds another layer of portability and writing support for users who want a dedicated Braille input and note taking experience. Together, these tools address different stages of education and work, from classroom note taking to independent writing, device connectivity, and everyday organization. Orbit Player also fits naturally into this ecosystem by combining reading, media playback, and recording in one portable device. The common thread is independence. Each product is designed to help users manage information, communicate, and stay productive without needing a full size desktop setup. Now we go into the Orbit Slate, which is our multi line Braille displays. Orbit Slate is a major step forward because it brings multi line refreshable Braille into a more accessible price range. The Slate 340 and the Slate 520 are designed for users and institutions that need broader reading surfaces for advanced study, editing, and Braille heavy workflows. Multiline Braille matters because it allows users to perceive structure, layout, and relationships in text more naturally, especially when reading longer documents or working across multiple lines at once. That makes the Slate series particularly valuable in education, research, and specialized professional settings. Orbit support materials for Slate 340 and 520 show the company's emphasis on practical deployment and technical support. Next, we move on to Graffiti and Graffiti Plus, which is our tactile graphic display products. Graffiti and Graffiti Plus represent one of Orbit's most important innovations for STEM and visual access. Graffiti was introduced as the world's first affordable tactile graphics display using moving pins to represent charts, drawings, flow charts, plans, images, and photographs through touch. A key feature is the ability to set each pin to different heights. It lets the user feel richer surface details such as topography and shading in a tactile form. That opens the door to a new kind of learning because students can now interact with diagrams and graphical information in a real time instead of relying only on description. For STEM education, that is transformative. Graphics, geometry, and spatial relationships become understandable in a direct, hands on way. Graffiti Plus extends the same concept into a more interactive and educationally useful product line, reinforcing Orbit's mission to make advanced learning accessible from the earliest stages onwards. Next, we go on to our digital magnifiers, which we call as Orbit Magna. The Orbit Magna series addresses a different but equally important access need: low vision magnification. Magna 3, Magna 4, and Magna 5 are designed to help users read printed materials, view details, and work with greater comfort and independence. In practice, digital magnifiers can be essential for students, professionals, and older adults who need strong visual support without moving to a Braille only workflow. Orbit emphasis on simplicity and reliability is important here because magnifier users often want devices that turn on quickly, are easy to understand, and perform consistently in everyday environments. Next, we talk about our talking calculators, which we call as Orion calculators. The Orion calculators are built for accessible mathematics and scientific use. Orbit Orion family includes the models such as TI-30XS and the TI-84 Plus variants. Both these are the talking calculators, where TI-84 Plus gives us the graphic display as well. It is designed to support students who need a calculator experience that works with accessibility in mind. This matters because mathematics can be a major barrier when mainstream calculators are difficult to access through touch, speech, or braille workflows. By offering accessible calculation tools, Orbit helps learners participate more fully in class, in exams, and technical study. Next, we talk about the Orbit apps. The Orbit software layer extends the value of its hardware. The Orbit Teacher or Remote and the Orbit Chat are examples of apps that help users collaborate, teach, and communicate more effectively in inclusive environments. These tools are especially important in classrooms where a teacher may need to support a Braille user remotely or coordinate interaction around accessible content. By pairing apps with devices, Orbit creates a more complete ecosystem instead of isolated hardware products. That means the user experience does not stop at the device level, but it continues into support, instruction, communication, and day to day productivity. And accessibility demands grow. These app based tools help Orbit devices remain flexible and connected to modern workflows. All these devices, they are sophisticated tools and they have a transformative impact. Across the portfolio, Orbit's focus is practical impact. A beginner Braille reader may start with an Orbit Reader 20. A student who needs more space may move to Orbit Reader 40, Strata 40, or Orbit Slate. A user who wants Braille, speech, and audio in one device may choose Strata Pro or Orbit Speak. A student learning science, math, geography, or engineering may use the Graffiti Plus to understand diagrams and graphs by touch. A reader who wants books, music, podcast, recording, and online libraries may use Orbit Player. The products are different, but the direction is consistent. We want assistive technology to be more affordable, more useful, and more widely available without asking users to accept weak or fragile tools. The key is continuity. The products grow with the user's needs instead of forcing them to switch ecosystems every time their requirements change. That is especially important in education, where tools need to support long term progress, not just short term access. Orbit's approach shows that accessibility technology can be both sophisticated and practical when it is designed around real learning journeys. And now to close, I would really like to thank you once again for joining us. And at SightCity, we are presenting a broader Orbit portfolio than ever before. Flow and Strata add new Piezo Braille choices. Orbit Reader and Orbit Speak continue to work in affordable Braille and portable productivity. Orbit Player gives users a dedicated accessible reading and media device. Orbit Slate expands access to multiple Braille. Graffiti and Graffiti Plus bring tactile graphics into real time learning and STEM access. We would be glad to speak with distributors, schools, agencies, libraries, and users who want to learn more, evaluate the products, or discuss pilot programs. Please visit our website www.orbitresearch.com or contact us at sales@orbitresearch.com. Once again, thank you for your time and thank you for your interest in making accessible technology more practical and more widely available. So now we open the floor for question and answers. So I can take any questions if at all. I can see like there are no chats, no questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask any questions, or you can always visit our website. You can always write to us at sales@orbitresearch.com, and we would be happy to answer your questions in detail. I believe, yes, we have one question. When will be the Optima become available? It's a very good question. It will take maybe another uh, 2 to 3 quarters. So we are talking about, the beginning of 27 or, mid of 2027. So practically maybe three quarters, 3 to 4 quarters from now. So hopefully by next year, May, we should be available. We should be the Optima should be available. One more interesting topic is that if you are interested in Optima, you can always send us an email on sales@orbitresearch.com mentioning that you are interested for Optima, and we can notify you, because we have a special list which we have created for all the people who are interested in Optima. So as soon as the Optima will be available, we will be sending you a notification that the Optima would be available, and it is available to pre-order. So please feel free to send us an email. Yeah. Yep. So if we don't have any questions, we would like to close this session. So yeah. So I think I thank you once and all for attending this session, and it was quite a pleasure for us to present to you all our new Flow and Strata line of products and our Orbit Reader family. So yeah, thank you and have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.
We hope you enjoyed this presentation. For more information, visit sightcity.net/0033072. Thank you, and see you at the next SightCity.